Hi, yeah, it's Jason in Jason's Jungle, and there's plenty of time to panic sow all your seeds. It's only May the 11th. Maybe you've got a couple of days left, so that's what I'm doing. I'm doing a big batch panic sowing session today, so I'll show you what I'm sowing. Right then, I've got a little pile of stuff here. What will I start off with? Yeah, let's start off with some brassicas. Still time to get your brassicas in for autumn. So this is the red sprout, red ball Brussels sprout, curly scarlet kale, and the next lot up is the red Russian. And what is this? And the last one I've got for these is Romanesco Natalino cauliflower, one of the funny looking fractal ones. And I will sort something out for that last module. Actually, I should have something else to go in there. Yes, I have. I've got some broccoli. It's still time for sowing of some of your courgettes and stuff. You can last sow it in around about now. In fact, now would be the time you'd be planting, sowing direct in the beds. I've got some courgette, zucchini. This one is a crooknet. I also have a couple of melons. These are Minnesota midget. With vines reaching only just over a metre, this is a variety that is perfect for those with limited space. So plant in the greenhouse border or grow bag. Like soil to be rich. So it's compact and can be grown tub in a conservatory, and good choice for shorter summers. However, they do need protection. Spring onions. Now, I'm doing two types of spring onions. One called Ready, a delicious red skin solid onion. But it says that you sow from March to May in the open, allows time to bulb, so they must have a little bulb. Yeah, and the other type I'm growing, I'll show you why I'm growing. Look at those seeds. It looks like someone spray painted them silver. I mean, that is just wacky. So either they've spray painted the silver or they've got a fantastic metallic looking seed. So I just got to grow them. But fast, tasty, fast and strong growing, doesn't bulb, it's hardy, can be grown all the year round, and is invaluable for adding winter variety to your harvesting. When I'm sold from March to August in the open, I'm making them now. I can always get more later on if I like them. And let's get some herbs. So we've got here, first of all we've got is curly chervil. Next one, coriander. Okay, parsley. I'm getting to like parsley more than I used to. It always sort of be the thing that was stuck on a plate just to make it look green. However, as a northerner, any northerners here will know that when you have pie and mash, you have it with gravy. Now, I used to live in London, and I used to live in East London. Now, if you're from East London, when you have pie and mash, you have liquor, which is a parsley sauce. And the first time I had that, I was appalled. Second time I had it, I was appalled as well, but that was just because of the flavour of it. Not all pie and mash shops are equal. I used to go to Gooden and Walthamstow. And now we've got the dill. Right then, let's get on to some salads. Let's see what I've got here. Well, I've got this is just a mesclun mix. I've sold some earlier this year, and I might sow some more now. These are ready to go out soon. What this has is a mixture of Lola Rossa, Catalogna, green Bataveria Blonde de Paris, Gruna, Ice Portal, Red Salad Bowl and Little Gem. I can pronounce the last two. I don't know how many seeds I've got left of this, but I should have enough. Now I've got some endives. This one is garnet, endive Catalogna garnet stem. A tasty delight with a lovely stem colour in contrast with the dark green leaves. Another endive I've got is endive Panna Cleary. Rose tinted midribs, self-blanching hearts and a versatile variety. Komatsuna, never grew this before. Comred F1, this is tasty rich ruby red leaves and contrasting green stems. Using salads and sandwiches, mature leaves can be shredded into stir fry or steamed, tasty and nutritious. Now of course you can tell by the seeds it's a Brassica, so it's one of the oriental Brassicas. Okay. Next up is chard. So that's Bright Lights, which is a varied packet. Okay, this is Orak. I don't know when this was done, but Orak Red Plume. So this is a salad plant. Never grown it before. I've given it some seeds, so in for penny, in for pound. Is it Orash or Orak? I don't know. Orak was the computer on Blake 7, but I don't think it's named after him. So I'll put these up out the way because they're stacking up here. So next up, let's move on to the spinach. Again, more veg. 50 seeds. This is Banjo F1, newly available, semi-Savoy type, slightly crinkled leaves, highly mildew resistant and quite resistant to boulting as well. So it can be done for continuous through the year, spring, summer, autumn, you know, for use any time. Next one is Chilton Seeds Giant Noble. Supposed to get 2 foot tall, spread 70 centimeters, so just over 2 foot. Okay, next we've got is some basil. Got 2 types of sow in the same bit. I've got British basil, which is a traditional intense flavour, British bred, resistant to colder weather, great choice for outdoor growing in the UK. And now, sweet basil. Now I've got red malabar. This is a climbing plant. It's a tropical plant, needs to be grown indoors. It's often called malabar spinach or Sri Lankan spinach, but it's not a spinach at all. It's a leafy veg that you use in a similar way to spinach. Some people say it can be a bit slimy, a bit mucilagenic, but I don't know, I've never grown it. One thing I do know is these are tough little seeds, well, the berries I think. So what you've got to do is you've got to soak them, or you've got to scratch the surfaces. So I've got a bit of sandpaper here, and I am just going over them, scratching off areas so that they can soak up the moisture. Next one's is strange as well. Oka Hajiki, Solosa Komorovi. Apparently Oka Tahiki is Japanese for land seaweed because it looks a bit like seaweed and it grows on land. But it's got a succulent like leaf and stem, and it's related to Solosa or to what is it, Agretti is it? next up we've got Herba Stella. Herba Stella, also known as Minuta, is also known as buckshorn or buckshorn plantain. And this is a perennial. It's a salad plant. So you eat the leaves in your salads. It's got a supposedly bit parsley, bit this and that, bit of leaf. I've not grown it. I've probably weeded it out because it's, you know, one of those things, if it's a perennial wild plant. Now it's called buckshorn plantain because the leaves are supposed to be stag-like. And another perennial salad plant, salad burnet. Now this tastes of cucumber leaves. Yeah, the leaves taste of cucumbers. It's an evergreen, and it can go quite bushy, I think. Callaloo here. Now, as I said, I live down in East London. Callaloo is a sort of a spinach substitute that you use lots in Caribbean cookery. And some callaloos, you know, they have the red, yellow and green colouring. Now both of these come from the Seed Heritage Library, one from a little while ago and one from, I think, this year's lot. So Mrs. McGee, which is this one here, very tiny coral pink seeds. So I will sow her into one half. Okay, now in the other half I have Tower Hamlets, another type of callaloo from, this one is from Tower Hamlets. I think it was bred on one of the allotments there. The next two and the last two. Eee! I've got this really old rainbow quinoa seed. You know, I have no idea how long I've had it. It's been sitting in me seed tray for quite a while. I figured I might as well throw it in. I either get something or I don't. And the other one I have organic magenta spreen giant goose fruit. So that's the tree spinach, and they are gorgeous and very productive. If you've only got a couple of them, you still get a lot of food off of them because you pick, and that encourages it to grow more. Okay, so that is 37 different things sown today. I'm going to have a really busy picking out session in a week or two's time. I'm going to need bigger staging. Anyway, I will see you later. This is Jason from Jason's Jungle. Like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you on the next time.